Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.
Watching, it's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast, the world's first mobile podcast where we interview the dopest humans on the planet. And in order to be dope and interview the dopest people, then we would have to be doing all types of miscellaneous type shit. And I mean, for me, I like artists, I like music, I like painting, I like cooks, I like chefs. But there's one thing that takes me back to my childhood that I really, really love is a good old fashioned yo-yo. Yeah. And today we got Doc Popular on the podcast, the man who had Yo Mama's yo-yos.
Yo Mama's yo-yo stand in St. Louis, Missouri.
That's crazy.
Shout out to my customers who are all like grown ass adults now.
It's crazy that somebody try to like jack you for all your dope ass yo-yos, bro. That sucks.
Yeah. So we were saying before this, like I had a yo-yo stand, and one of my employees, one day he just like snuck into my house and just took half my yo-yo collection. And it was there's like one piece I still want, the H spin. It was called the Handquake. It was like the nicest yo-yo I ever had back then.
The Handquake?
The Handquake, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never seen it, but it sounds raw as fuck.
Boutique. There's this whole boutique yo-yo scene. San Francisco actually was like the hub of the boutique yo-yo stand. There was this dude, Kia Bobzani, who owns Self Edge Denim, this like denim shop.
Right.
He also owned like a sneaker shop, and he also started this boutique yo-yo company called Anti-Yo. Which is actually like he was really into Anti-Pop Consortium, this like hip hop band.
I feel like I've seen that Anti-Yo.
Yeah, so like Anti-Yo was like a San Francisco thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There was this like real like niche, high end sneakerhead yo-yo
thing.
It's really cool, yeah.
Yo-yos are cool, man. I feel like they need to make a comeback. You know what I mean? Because everybody's on like iPads and all that type of stuff, and like I feel like I kind of feel like human shit's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that? Are you feeling that? Or do I just want it to come back, or are you making that observation as well?
I mean, I think we're definitely kind of getting a little offline, a little bit, right?
A little bit, right?
And we don't trust the stuff online as much. And I think it's still obviously going to be around, but like I feel like people are kind of getting into more human stuff and like maybe getting a more analog. I've been making digital art for the last 10 years. This piece I made for the show was like the first thing I made, by hand, like on paper. We are kind of like coming back.
Yeah,
to it,
and it's cool, like vinyl or cassettes or something, right? But I don't know if vinyl definitely, but cassettes, I don't know. The survival rate of that, I don't know how sustainable that it could be like a few. You could probably sell a nice little small batch or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's nowhere for anybody to jam those at, right? And then even CDs in cars right now are like low level, like right? Everybody's got the USB sticky or whatever, or the Bluetooth now, So when I see art, go from digital to what we're seeing today, right? Like on the paper bags, it really gave me I was like, oh, that's kind of dope,
Yeah.
It's like putting the art back on a canvas.
Well, the thing about the paper bags too, so we're at Ricky Rat's show where 100 artists did pieces that are all on brown paper bags, and the thing about it is it just feels more accessible. Like everyone's doing like watercolors and inks, and it's literally like a McDonald's bag or something. Like it feels like I should do this,
Yeah, I saw some bags in there. I was like, some real grocery bags that people just brought from home and painted some amazing art on there. What inspires you to paint?
So I was saying I do a lot of digital art, and what I like to do is I go out for a walk. I live in the Mission, and I go out for the walk like every day. I like walk for like 1 or 2 hours, and I just look at like graffiti. I take photos of graffiti, and sometimes you see like this weird stain on the ground, like paint splash or like oil stain. So I started taking photos of just the weird stuff on the sidewalk that wasn't art. It wasn't like graffiti. And I started this Sidewalk Friends series. So most of the time, I see a photo, I go to a coffee shop, I open up my iPad, my Procreate, and I look at that photo and I kind of draw an image on top of it. And I guess like I'm too chicken to do graffiti, right? It's like my chance to like walk around and be like, yo, I'm gonna hit that wall, I'm gonna take a photo and
take a photo of the wall and then hit it. Oh,
yeah,
that's kind of dope.
Yeah, so like that's what I've been doing. Like I didn't even used to.
Nah, man, that's a dope ass idea, man. Yeah.
I was the last person I knew of all my artist friends. I was the last one to go digital. And I feel like I am even still like I'm drawing on photos of real world things. So in a weird way, even though I'm like on an iPad, it's still like some shadow that makes it interesting. It's still like a real world physical thing.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just do stuff on top of it. I really like doing it. It's like it's really fun way to get your brain going, in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, and display your art, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a little dangerous without getting in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love the graph cats here, man. They're
Yeah.
so good, but like I ain't
Come
got time
on.
for like
Hanging over the side on the, you know what I mean? On
Yeah.
the highway over there in the bracket, hanging over in the baby swing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. So no, I'm just a chicken and I know it. And I'm a fanboy of the graph guys, and then
Come on,
I
but
just draw my stuff.
get to drop your stuff, man. I want to make sure I get to see your piece inside. What's it called?
It's called Egg McGuffin. And the MacGuffin is like, Pulp Fiction. They open a suitcase and there's this like gold light coming out. You never
Yeah,
see what's inside.
yeah, right.
That's like a MacGuffin, like a plot point that you never actually know what it is. But everybody is like, oh my God, I need this. And so like the piece inside is like me opening up like a McDonald's box and this light casting up on my face and
Big
joy.
McGuffin.
Yeah, Egg McGuffin.
That's tight, bro. That's tight, man. Well, man, I appreciate you stopping by to chat with us,
Yeah,
man.
no.
I mean, yo-yos, art. What's next for Doc Popular?
I'm doing games too, like board games and card games and stuff like that. I did a game called Knife Tank, which is a tank with a knife on it, and it's this card game, right? And so you got like these cards on the table, and you kind of flick them with your finger or like blow and do all these like hard moves, like physical moves. And it's just this real fun, interactive way to kind of play. And instead of having like miniatures and pieces and rulers and stuff, it's all just playing cards. It all just fits in the deck. I sold out of that. I did a Kickstarter and I sold out like 2 years ago. So I think I'm gonna bring that back and get some more like expansion packs and stuff like that. I really like doing that. It was a little awkward at the time because it's a game where you're literally blowing on a table. So like when I was gonna reorder, like COVID happened. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
nobody wanted to do that, right? Ah, I win. Yeah, right.
So yeah, I want to bring that back and just I want to do more games with the knife tank idea. I just want to do like a whole bunch of because it's this funny stupid
Knife
thing.
tank.
Knife tank.
I like that.
Tank with a knife on it. What else you need?
Yeah, card games and stuff like that. The games are cool too.
Yeah. I mean, all the different stuff I have is just a fun way to just find ways to express yourself. With yo-yoing, it's like it's like a brush or something. It's like I can quickly kind of express myself and then just put it back in my pocket, and then sit down and pull out the iPad and draw something with that, and then make some card games if I got more time. Like all these fun ways to do this stuff. It's fun.
Man,
Like,
that's what's up, bro.
you do stuff other than podcasts, right? What are you working on?
Oh man, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I just dropped the album actually. You know what I'm
Yo.
saying? Yeah, it's called "It Wasn't All for Nothing."
Yeah,
Don P, go check it out, bro. Yeah,
right on.
I make music.
Yeah.
Acting movies. Yeah, I just try to have fun. Yeah, I feel like entertainment is pretty much what I love to do. I just like to entertain in all types of ways. You know what I'm saying? I might even start doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might just try my hand in that. I'm just doing all types of fun shit, bro.
That's
Like the
cool.
stuff that inspires me, anything that really inspires me, that's all I'm sticking to. But podcasting is fun because I get to talk to interesting people and kind of hear their stories and stuff. And by helping people share their story, I feel like it gives me like a I don't know. I like it. It just give me like a little energy boost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're like an extrovert naturally, right?
I feel like I am, but I'm an introverted extrovert because when I am alone, I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then before I go out, I'm like, should I go out? But then once I get out, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
We're getting really meta here, but like I do podcasts as well too.
Okay, bet.
And for me, it's like started with like musicians that I loved, and I wanted to have a way to just like fucking talk to them, right? Like,
Period.
and so like you just like put a camera up, and all of a sudden you got this excuse, like hey, let's
Say
just
all
like
types of stuff.
yeah, and you can have a conversation with someone that maybe like it's not even that they're not approachable. It's like if I was in a party with them or something, I'd still like not know what to say, right?
Right.
Like you get that camera out and you get to talk, and I'm definitely an introvert, but like I get those times and I get that buzz from doing like an interview with someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people they think that they like everybody probably is like, yo, this guy's a super extrovert, but they don't know. Like I really like, I
Mhm.
enjoy my peace. You know what I'm saying at the same time, but I have fun when I'm out. But sometimes it might even take me a minute to warm up. I might sit there all night, and there's a few people that might be like, that guy's a dick. They might be like, he's an asshole, or he sat there all night and he didn't say nothing. Because sometimes I just don't say nothing. I'm just observing and shit. But once I get to know you, then it's party time excellent. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. I just like to observe my environment before I do too much. You know what I mean? I think that's a good way to be smooth.
Mhm.
Because everywhere we go, we meeting all types of new people and like there's opportunities and things that you want to do in life. So you just got to be smooth how you rocking out here.
Yeah. And that's why you built this mobile van.
Oh man, like hey, shouts out to the guys with the golden hands, man. My dog Jake and Luke, man. These guys got golden hands. I mean, this right here, this is just again, it's another outlet for us to talk and help other people share their stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I get to share my story. I share if you on Instagram or if you anywhere YouTube or any of that, like I'm sharing my story all the time. Like I enjoy, like I said, the art. I can't really draw like all my drawings. Like I knew when I was little, I was like, my drawings kind of suck. Like I knew I wasn't a artist like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because my car looks like the cars I would draw all look like a Cybertruck. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like all my drawings look like that. I could never draw like the raw ass RS racing car and then.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's not my lane. But I love art.
Yeah.
I'll take an art class or do some shit like that. But the music was always something that
Yeah.
got locked in. But while I was doing that, I still, like I said, when I was young, I really loved the yo-yo. I just wanted to go back to that and let you know that the yo-yo is something that was a part of my childhood growing up, and I used to try to do the round the world, the walk the dog, all the little shit that you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
all the little yo-yo tricks. And I could never really get all them shits. Like the walk the dog, I could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The sleeper,
The sleeper.
the sleeper was my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could do the sleeper. That's probably the easiest one, but
So I actually made a yo-yo comic book, like a tutorial on how to yo-yo, but it's funny too. I think it's pretty dope. I'll send you one. It comes with a
man,
yo-yo.
that's crazy.
So I'll DM you and I'll send you
Yeah,
one.
that's crazy,
And then you'll
man.
learn all that shit and you can learn more. Like you
Yeah,
can,
man, hey, I want y'all to get y'all kids to yo-yo more, man, because I don't know why, man. That's just like the other game where you catch the ball on top.
kendama.
Kendama. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, get the hand-eye coordination going. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and get your kids back doing that type of shit. But I ain't gonna lie, little kids right now at 2 years old are like looking at an iPad like zip, 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 like 2 year olds.
Mhm.
They're like, boop, start, play, like they know how to do all the shit. So I'm not 100% mad at the technology
Yeah.
because I feel like that's crazy, right? Like, what's that Tom Cruise movie where he's doing the shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Sees
talking
the
about?
future. Oh man.
You know,
Minority Report.
okay, yeah. So right.
Yeah.
So Minority Report, like that report, that movie where he's doing all that. I believe there's probably technology like that already
Yeah.
right now, right? Since we already swiping and shit already, they doing far way better shit than we doing right over there, right? But that technology is coming like in
Mhm.
such a crazy way that it's dope that the kids who are 2 years old, who will be 20 years old, they'll be able to do all that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
And on the flip side too, I want to say like I mean you definitely see the kids just kind of absorbed into the iPads and stuff. But it's also easier if they do want to get into yo-yoing, which I do see sometimes, right? Like sometimes
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is like taking away like their willingness to try different things other than the iPad. But like sometimes you go to like a yo-yo club, like I host yo-yo clubs, and this like 6-year-old or like a 10-year-old, and they just watch these TikTok videos and they learn and they
And
observe
but
and they
that's
get into
it.
whatever they're into. And they
Yeah.
can actually, so they could get into like fencing or yo-yoing.
That's why I say like they need to get back into stuff like that, even if it's like just something they do here and
Mhm.
there. So man, thank you for keeping the yo-yo alive. Thank you for bringing that back and reminding me of something of my childhood. I
Right
appreciate
on,
that.
Don. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's dope. And thank you for your time, man. You want to give a shout out, anything like that to anybody?
DOCPOP on everything. You can follow me on Instagram, DocPop. Yeah, that's the best place to, you want to see the sidewalk friends. You want to see my yo-yo stuff. I even make beats. So like you can hear like the music and stuff on there. Yeah, all that stuff is just like kind of whatever I'm into at the
Doc
moment.
Pop, whatever you into. You an
Yeah.
artist. You an entertainer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you an entertainer, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You like to just entertain and make stuff, you know what I mean? A creator.
Yeah.
I like that name though. I feel like that don't really I wonder who's responsible. Was it Instagram, TikTok? Who's the one that called us creators?
Oh yeah, creative. Well, there's like the content makers too, or whatever is what we get called a lot. But yeah, creators. Yeah.
Creator. I love that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the least insulting way. Like influencer is almost like
Yeah.
influencers. You know, I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a social media influencer.
Creator is a nice word, and I swear, growing up, people are always like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "I'm an artist." And they're like, "What do you make?" I'm like, "Man,
All
I
types of
got
stuff.
time."
Now
Like,
you got a list and all
yeah.
the shit. But now if you could just be like, yo, bro, I'm a creator.
Yeah, and then just like, cool, you probably make videos and you probably do a million things, you know?
So shouts out to you for being a dope ass creator.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Don.
Man, you know what it is, man. Your boy Don P. This was the creator episode. You feel me? With Doc Popular. If you want to check out Doc Pop's stuff, make sure you follow him. Tell him one more time at your Instagram.
DOCPOP, Doc Pop. That's me.
Make sure you follow Doc Pop. Make sure you follow Mo Riding and Smoking Family. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notified when the Doc Pop interview drop. Doc Pop interview drop. You feel me? Just like that, man. Shouts out to the whole fam. Make sure you follow us all. And he over here, you know, it's funny because I always say something at the end of the show, you know what I mean? And my dog, he always think that I'm gonna forget, but I'm not gonna forget. Follow One Take Jake official too as well. Look at him. He always thinks I'm gonna forget at the end. But that's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow your people. Make sure you support your people, man. And look out for your people because it's all about sharing love and shining a light on the people. And that's what we doing right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast. We not just riding around. We not just smoking.
We're riding and smoking.
We riding and smoking. And we shining the light. And that's what it's all about. Today, we had the opportunity and the pleasure to shine a light and chop game with Doc Popular. So thank you again, bro. I appreciate you. Make sure you check this out on YouTube and share it with your homies. And yo, tell your friends about us. We out.
Let's see some yo-yoing real
Yeah,
quick.
I can.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some yo-yo action going on.
You got to describe what I'm doing.
All right, I got you. I'll do the commentate. Woo. Okay. All right. We got the whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Okay, the spinny winny whirly whirly. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit, the flippity doodah. Oh, what's that right there?
You know this one. Here, wait.
Oh, the sleeper. Oh, that's the rockabye baby. Oh shit. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel. Oh shit. Oh wow. Hey, you crazy with it. Ah, he went sick. Yo, that was dope, man.
Thanks.
Come on, man. Look at that. Man, y'all better learn how to yo-yo, man. Get outside. Go to Dolores Park, man. You feel me? Roll up a joint and do some yo-yoing and shit.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.